Hello my lovelies, so I'm Lizzie from Love from Lizzie, and today I'm bringing you the September 25 release video. Now if you have come here straight away, it will be a little confusing, and I strongly suggest that you jump back to the previous video, which is our unboxing of our September super kit. I will just give you a very quick nudge now. This is what you will be receiving. Oh, hang on. There's lots, because it's a super kit. It is a bigger and better kit than usual. It's our way of saying thank you to all of our lovely subscribers for sticking with us. It is our birthday. We have been going for 9 years now, and this super kit is particularly special. And in our release video, we'll be running through the things that you may wish to add to your kit to bulk it up and to pad it out in whichever direction it is that you seem fit. Now, we do have our brand new layout challenge. I did mention this in the unboxing, but that is live over on lovefromlizi.com. You'll find it under the layout challenge. It's number 7, and there we go. That is the challenge, and the card that I've made here. I used our Peach Blossom collection of 6x6 and ephemera, and the Peach Blossom stamp set there. To use Background Builder 2, which is the die set that we base our challenges on at the moment. And there we go, so it's those 2 ruffly edges and the circular die at the very bottom there. So that is now live over on our website. We will be taking add-on orders up to and including midday of the 26th of August, so that is Tuesday of next week, so you've got a week. And we're cutting off then at midday Mountain Time, because we have a long weekend for Labor Day in Canada, and we want to make sure that we're all prepared so that it can all go out seamlessly thereafter. And I'm going to jump in now, because otherwise we'll be here for ages. But I'm going to take you through all of our recommended add-ons, and we will start off, as we usually do, with our peel-off bundles. So we have got our pin bundle and our variety bundle. The pin is Apple Mirror, Soft Peach, Ocean Blue and Gold Moon Dust, all 4 in the pin. Our variety bundle is the Butterfly Border in Gold Mirror, the Ruby Red Mini Heart, the Lemon Glitter Mini Twinkle and the Brown Mirror Straight. And they work beautifully with the Garden Grace kit. We've also got our specialty cardstock bundle. Now, as with each month, there are 6 sheets of specialty cardstock that will work in the most beautiful fashion with the die cuts in the kit for matting and layering. So you've got rose glitter, mink in pearlescent. Let me just show you that, because that is a real pearlescent. There you go. Then we have green glitter, we have gold pearlescent, ruby red mirror and gold matte mirror. So that's the specialty bundle. And that mink is beautiful with the tree branch, because it's not a brown, it's not a deep dark brown, but it gives just enough. Next we have our Happy Home die set, and I have die cut these all out of the gold pearlescent so you can see how that will work. Now these dies are super special because they only cut the inside, they don't actually cut an outer frame. So what the die will cut is this area here, so you can leave the background as large as you like. You could make shakers out of these, but there are 4 different designs. There's this one which is really sweet with the tree and the child on the swing. We have this one which has the washing line and the laundry basket with some flowers in the house, and then this one we have someone's garden with the arch. There is a border die, so you can create frames. And I did actually make a card with the 4th design, and that was this one. and all I did was snip off the sides so that the top fell away, and I snipped next to the kite, which is held up here in the frame, and then I used the bottom, which remains, to stick behind this panel where I stamped Happiness Blooms from Within. So it's a really simple card, but really effective, and it looks like there's been an absolute ton of die cutting, and that was one run through the die cut machine, so that was good fun. Now, let's pop these aside. Next we have the Floral Friends. Now this is a whopper of a die set. It's if you like 5x7 cards, this is a really good die set for you, because the panel itself, let's pop this here, this is 5 inches and this is 7, so as you can see it fits beautifully on a 5x7. Also it trims down really nicely. Now this is on a soft gold pearlescent, so it has got a slight shine to it, but you've got all of these lovely characters. There's a horse here, there's a peacock, there's a smooth circle, so you could stamp a sentiment on there, and then you've got all these vines and flowers, and that is your main piece, which is here. I'll pop it behind so that you can see, and then all of your fun extras, so your peacock and your horse and some of these flowers are all separate, so you can die cut these from other colours to complement and build up this background panel into something completely different. And as you can see, this is how they are when they are individual. So really very pretty, and lots of different options to make there when you have the panel and then all of these lovely inner pieces that you can build up into the card that you want. Next we have this lovely wreath, which we just die cut out of some charcoal here, just to show you how detailed that is with all the flowers and the leaves, and it is super detailed, but it cuts like butter. It's really pretty. We have that one. We have the bud, which is a little bit like the jip that comes in the kits. It's really pretty, and also you could colour these up to make them festive. If you coloured the berries in red or something, then you could create your own wreath with that, cutting lots of them round and round. Speaking of wreaths, this may be the dinkiest wreath I've ever seen. Look at how cute that is. It's like these like tiny little tulips in a circle. So we have that. We also have, so this is our wildflower die. It does have 3 little butterflies in it, but I thought to show it the best would be to use it. So I die cut it out of some of our charcoal pearlescent, and then I just ink blended using some oxide inks around a little stencil there, and then peeled it away and splatter sprayed it. Very simple card, great for with sympathy, and again will look so pretty as just a nice backdrop with all of the lovely bits coming with the Garden's Grace. Next up we have, these are our carnations. So I've just die cut these from regular cardstock that's coloured, and there is the 3 different stages. So you have the bud, the open bloom, the opening bloom, and then a lovely big bloom with another bud coming in. And I'll bring you up on the close-up because it's such a pale pink. The embossing on there isn't showing necessarily very well, so I hope you can see that. But the detail in these designs, as you can see, is really deep, and it's very pretty. So that is our carnation. We also have the rose. And again, being able to make bunches of roses up So very, very pretty. Look. And this was just simple paper piecing. I die cut from green, and then I laid the actual rose heads over red, and then die cut again, and then just snipped them out and stuck them together. So they look really pretty. They're really, really dainty and delicate as well. So really lovely for making a background or as a focal piece. Here we have the iris. Oh, we have a runaway iris. And I really enjoy these ones because I love the delicate stem that they're holding. Just gonna disconnect those from one another. They have this really pretty delicate stem, and again there is this detailing, but because the cardstock is lighter it's hard to see, so I'll show you the die where you can see the embossing on the leaves and on the blooms. So there's those. And finally in our flower set we have the tulips. And again, really pretty, 3 different stages. You have the bud, the opening bud, and then the open flower. And I just paper pieced those together again by die cutting from green and then die cutting the yellow on top. So there we have those as well. Okay. We do have some grass. And I've just cut this from some of our green glitter self-adhesive because that makes die cutting these super delicate dies so much easier. So there are 4 in this set, and as I say, this particular paper is fabulous because it's self-adhesive. You just remove the back and then the whole thing's sticky and you can pop it down, and that creates such a lovely border. And you've got this one here with the flowers at the top. You have this one with these laurels poking out. This one which has like a more narrow plant, and then this one that is just grass. So we have those. Go. Next up, this is something I've been very excited to share, and these are our foilables. So there are instructions on how to use them, but these are all different from those that will come in your kit. And you get, I'll show you each of the designs so that you can have a good look, but there are 6 of the 5.5 by 4.25 designs. It's so pretty. And then we have 4 of the half sizes. So we have the flat floral trio. These ones, this one individual, and they almost look like daisies. But these are the foilables which you can add to your kit to increase the amount that you have, to get more play. Next up we have the stamps. Now this is warm thanks, and you have sentiments of many thanks, so grateful for you, and warm thanks. And you have some berries, a lovely big bloom, some leaves, smaller, and then these are paintbrush strokes. So they look a little bit peculiar like this, but when you use them with a coloured ink, they create such a lovely backdrop, and all of the sentiments fit within this large big splodge here. And you can almost create quite a modern art look with the different strokes. So that is the warm thanks stamp set. This is the full bloom stamp set. So you have this lovely big happy, and then you team it with anniversary, happy wedding, happy thoughts, happy wishes, sending happy birthday. There's A in both caps and lower. Hello, wish, all different sorts of combinations that you can make here. And then you have the eucalyptus plant, a few different leaves, a lovely big bloom, a hydrangea bloom, and then a tiny weeny one there as well. So this makes for a really, really pretty card. That was actually the stamp set from one of our super kits previously, so there is lots of inspiration with that as well. This is our Fairy Garden stamp set. Now this comprises of 2 super big, super detailed stamps. And just to give you an idea, this is an A2 size card. That is the size of all of these lovely, droopy, they almost look like strawberry plants. But you can stamp that on, you can heat emboss it, you can ink blend it. It's such a lovely detailed stamp. I mean, colour it by all means. It is a really beautiful one. And it's the same with this one creeping in from the side. And then you have some dandelion pieces that you can stamp around to create a really pretty card too. And then we have Sending, Very Much, A Lot, With and You. And what makes Fairy Garden special is that it comes with a stencil. So we have Thanks and Love in script. I'll just pull this out so that you can see it on a different backdrop. There we go. So it's a really lovely scripty font, Love and Thanks. So you have Sending Love, Sending Thanks, or Thanks Very Much, or Thanks a Lot. And then With and You, so that you can with thanks and love you, and lots of combinations there. But so this is a stamp and stencil bundle, and the stencil just lives in the back there. Okay, and then we have our Buds and Berries. This is beautiful. So you get 3 of each colourway. I will pull just 1 of each out so that you can have a look. That they are wire, so you can manipulate and encourage them into certain shapes. And you have yellow, red and white. As I say, 3 of each. And I'll pull you in on the close-up camera. These ones almost look edible. They look like sugar. They are so, so cute. And these ones here with the white, they look like little beads. They are really very, very pretty. And again, will work really nicely with with the rest of the items in Garden's Grace. But we thought rather than separate all the colours out, we would give you a nice mixture of all of them together. We have some really pretty iridescent butterfly sequins, just to be able to give you that little accent. So we have clear, we have red, we have green, and we have blue. And these are butterflies. They do have a double hole in, so you can sew them on if you want to. But something that I found that's really good with having the double hole is that when you put glue down, it gives the glue somewhere to sort of push through and then cling onto, because when they're super smooth, they have a bit of a penchant to want to ping off. So they are our butterflies, and then these are quite possibly the cutest. These are our little ladybugs. Look. They're little wooden painted ladybugs. They've got a tiny little foam square or foam circle underneath, and they're so sweet. And you get 10 little wooden ladybugs in a bag for all your ladybug needs. It's so cute. Okay, right, next up, in the unboxing video I showed a card that I will be demonstrating next week. Now this is using one of the foilables that comes in the kit. I did use a silver foil on this, and the foil that we have in the kit is gold, so we will be doing a gold rendition, and we will be using Olo markers for this. And just in case people have not used Olo markers before, we are bringing in 5 of their pens. So if you want to replicate this card, which I will be giving a real-time class on how to create, these 5 colours, which are the exact colours that I've used here, you can add to your kit box. They are the R 5.1, 5.3 and 5.5, and the YG 2.5 and 8.7. And because we have these, we are also selling the handles. Now I'm quite happy connecting the pens together and using them that way, but if you want to have everything separate so that you know where you are, then the handles are great for that. So we have these available. Okay, next up we have, from within the kit, we have some dried flowers, and they are all natural coloured, white coloured. Now we have got, going from left to right, pink, blue and purple. Each of them are slightly different. Please excuse the glare from the lights, but as you can see, what's inside will vary ever so slightly, but you get those colourways. So we have these available. From this collection, we also have a scrap kit this month. They seem to have gone down an absolute storm, so we have created another one. And this scrap kit includes all of what you can see. I will run through the ideas with you so that you can envisage it yourself. So this I had in mind as the hero page, with the lovely big picture that's the focal points. We have got some sentiment strippers that can be added in, and we've also got a title that can be added as a 3D element over the green perhaps. And again, doesn't have to be this way up, it's up to you. This is your scrap layout. And then this page, which is exactly the same as the first, however without the hero. We have these super cute cards. Now these can be used for journaling, so that you can stick your photos matte and flat on and use the peel-offs to decorate around, or you can stick your photographs within and cover some of the design, or you can use your craft knife and cut around some of the edges so that your photo peeks through. And we left these as sort of a Polaroid strip so that you could have them running across your card if you wanted, or just to snip them all out and layer them in. We're also including the mink mini circle with gold finish and the ocean blue with gold finish pin, so that you can tidy and just pull everything in together. We've also got some of the larger ephemera pieces here. So these are not the same pieces as you'll get in your kit. So if you're wanting to stretch your kit again further still and you want to have extra ephemera, then these pieces will be lovely, but they all coordinate in with this lovely background. Something else to keep in mind is that you can twist the pages if you would prefer to have the greens running down like this. It means that your hero picture needs to be sideways, but it means that way that you get to decide which pictures rather than having your layout choose for you. But that is this month's scrap kit, and that is Garden Grace. Now we have this month brought back our Sending Sunshine card kit. Now we've dug into the vault and we've decided that it's time for the donkeys to see light of day again. This was such a super popular kit, and there's some really lovely fun pipe cleaners that you can see there, but I am just going to show you super quick one of our lovely little donkeys. And there we go. She doesn't disappoint, does she? She's so adorable. So the ephemera is sunflowers, hay and donkeys. The stamp set, which has a coordinating stencil and die, is of this beautiful sunflower image, and then you've got sunshine and then lots of sentiments that fit along with it. So there are full unboxing videos, there are 10 card 1 kit videos there, the patterned papers, again everything all coordinates perfectly together as you would imagine. You've got a gold gel pen in there. They've got the yellow peel-offs in pinstripe with gold finish. Lots and lots of lovely goodies, but that is the Sending Sunshine card kit. Do check out the unboxing video. And then next we have, excuse me reaching, this is our Full of Woe collection. Now on Saturday just gone, we had our first virtual class, which went really well. Everybody, the cards that I've seen that everybody's made, I'm absolutely blown away. I'm so happy. You get 12 sheets of single-sided paper in the paper pack, and the ephemera has Wednesdays. It has all manner of lovelies. These will be in the still shots at the end, so I won't run through those now. I will just show you the cards that we made in class, because we will be having our next virtual retreat in October. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what everybody did, and I have had so many people send pictures of cards that are ever so slightly different, and then I've had others that have sent them and they all look exactly the same as mine. So it's really nice seeing that people have felt comfortable to be creative, and that others have been happy to just go along and be led and see how it is that I make. But as you can see, we had lots of fun. And the stamp set, which was used on some of these, was exclusive to the class. That won't be re-released. And it will be the same with our October kit, that there will be class exclusives. But we are releasing the patterned paper and the ephemera, which also means the attendees can restock their kits if they want to. So that is our Full of Woe collection. And because last month we had such a lovely time with our Under the Sea, we are releasing the paper pack, the ephemera and the stamp set, which featured in the kit. We're also releasing the 2 fish dies and the seahorse die. And just to show you, this was the card that I made with that seahorse die, because it is a silhouette die. It doesn't have that outer cut on it. So you can cut it like this from a lovely piece of cardstock, and it just gives you that illusion. You can equally, without much difficulty, snip just around the edge, so it does make the card a double. Okay, my lovelies, it does appear as though that is everything. We will be cutting off shipping for add-on orders as of Tuesday next week, which is the 26th at midday Mountain Time. We will be getting your orders all packed up and sent out to you. If you are a subscriber, the super kit is at no additional cost to you. It is just the rate of your usual subscription. If you're not a subscriber, they are more this month, but it is nearly double the value, as you could see by all of the things if you've watched our unboxing. They are under limited stock. They are only there whilst they are there, so if you do want one, I suggest that you strike whilst the iron is hot. We have got lots of lovely inspiration coming your way, both on the videos and our blog teams, so there's going to be so many pretty ideas for you to be able to use as inspiration. And we will be back on Tuesday of next week with a live video where, as I say, we will be using the foilables and doing some colouring with our Olo markers. So until next time, please enjoy all the still shots and make something beautiful. Bye.